Alright guys, let's analyze gold together. This chart is Xauusd, right? And I'm going to be clearing everything, right? So that we can analyze the market together from scratch. Now this is on the 4-hour time frame. I like to see how the market closed on the daily. So I'll come to the day. Now if you look at gold on the higher time frame, this is on the daily time frame, you will notice that the market has been giving us higher highs, higher low, meaning that we are in an overall bullish trend. And you guys can agree with me that gold is currently in an all-time high of almost $3,800. This is the highest high on gold, right? So I'm just going to be marking that high. All right, then also I'm going to be looking at the base. How did it close yesterday? If you look at this candle here, we have a support here, right? There's a support system here, so we're going to be catering for that as well, right? Because I don't just want to mark every line on my chart. I just want to focus on this particular area of what interest, so that I can just take my trade and make the market easily. So what I'll be doing is I'll go to 4-hour time frame to go and see another picture. So when we come to the 4-hour time frame, what do we see? Smooth. Now you discover that we have a resistance here, and price is what? We have a support here, right? It's a double bottom. So right now this can also be said to as what does do trade liquidity, right? Now price may even come here and break the zone, but if you look further below, you will notice that we have a structure here, right? This is what an order block. This is where price pushed from. This is where we got that movement, right? And price is back here. We have double bottom here. So if price fail to break above this particular swing high, then that means we might be having some little drop down here, and price may just go up from here. And now this is another chart pattern that I've always talked about in the academy, right? So if you are not in the academy, you are just missing a lot, right? So let's go deeper. Now what am I saying? You will discover that price created a high here. This is failure swing high. Why? Because price didn't go above that high. We're supposed to be having what? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now we now have a failure swing high. This high didn't go above this high. That is an indication of an early reversal on the 4-hour time frame. Now price gave us a double bottom here, and now price is back here. So I'll be waiting for this 4-hour candle to close. If you look at it right now, in the next 2 hours, this candle here, which is printing red, will be done. So if it's going to be closing red, that means we have what? A double top here, which is very smooth, right? And based on your technical analysis, a double top signifies sell, right? And a double bottom signifies buy. So once you can spot this on the higher time frame, trust me, you are in to milk the market. But this is not a signal here. This is not a confirmation for entry yet. So we're just going to be marking our parameters and see what we're doing. But right now our buyer is still open. We're looking for buys, we're also looking for sell. We don't lead the market, we follow what the market is trying to do. So let's go to the 1-hour time frame. You can see from the daily, now we're on the 1-hour time frame. This is what we call top-down analysis, right? If you are enjoying this particular analysis, please follow for more. Now let's go ahead. Now how would you want to take this trade? A lot of forex traders understand the market. They can understand the movement of the market, which is the trend of the market. The market is bullish or bearish, but they don't know how to actually get in. So here right now, because the overall direction of the market is bullish, I'll be 70% more looking for bullish entry than looking for what sell opportunity, because counter trading on gold could be highly risky. So you want to make sure you are trading according to the trend. So if you look here right now, if I'm going to be pulling out my trend line, you will discover that price has given us the first touch of the trend line, second touch, and price is coming here, right? In a new B, we want to consider this particular weak rejection here. Fine. Now price was here initially, that was how we got this weak rejection here. But if you go and put your level here like this, now this is for newbie price. You may be thinking that price will go up from here. No, right? Now because this price is very expensive, you need to be thinking as a smart money. Institutions, right? The institutional leaders want to make sure that they grab liquidity and they buy at the lowest price, and so that they can push price up. So if you're coming here, trust me, if price get here, you're going to be engineering some setup for you to go in for a buy, and that is the reason why the market will use you as a liquidity. If you go in here for a buy, you are just a feast, right, for the smart money maker to feed on, right? This is very, very bad entry for you. What you want to do is that the market didn't close here. the market closed here, right? How do you know? If I go on the line chart, you'll see. Did you see that? Now I've moved to the line chart. So this is precision. So the price have to come back into this what where price closed to move up. This is how you analyze the market like a pro. Don't consider the weak rejection. Fine, we have a weak rejection here rather, but the market didn't close here. The market didn't close there. This is where the market eventually closed. The weak rejection is just a footprint that price was initially here. I hope you're following. Now, how do I also know that again? If I'm going to be pulling out my Fibonacci retracement level, did you see? Boom. Now this zone is my what golden zone. This is a discount zone where price needs to come to for me to go in for a what, a buy. Did you see that? Then boom, because the market is still in an overall bullish trend. So but let's see, are we going to be folding our hand to look for buys or wait for the market to come here before we can take our entry, when we can eventually just scalp the sell and take the buy? You can scalp the sell and take the buy. So here it might just set a buy limit order, right? Price targeting here, you might be just risking probably 60 pips here. Then this will be a pending order. Then while you look for a way to go in for that sell, wait for price to come, give you an entry on the sell on the lower time frame. This is on 1 hour time frame. You can sell into this area of what interest and milk the market, right? Then your buy limit order will trigger once the market gets to your TP. This is how you can take perfect trade signals on gold. This is how you can analyze a gold professionally. If you need more help, more assistance, you want to find yourself inside the VIP Telegram community, or you want to join the academy, where we'll take you step by step on how to trade the forex market with what accurate precisions, right? Here we treat forex with simplicity, right? Forex is not complicated. You can see how I'm able to analyze the market from the daily time frame. Now I'm on the 1 hour time frame. Why? Because the 1 hour time frame helps us to see the bigger picture, helps us to see the picture clearly. Then you can go to the lower time frame, which is 15 minutes, and wait for what chart patterns, right? Now on the 15 minutes, what I'll be looking for is the chart patterns. Did you see that? I want for price to come here, give me a double top, then I go in for a sell. This is my take profit. Now once price gets here, there's also a confirmation level you want to wait for before you go in. All this will be explained inside the academy, right? So find a way to join us if this video resonates with you. I'd like to see you in my next one. Thank you, and follow. God bless you.